Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a mere 45 minutes away from the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport for those of you who want to fly in and take a look at something in person. Well, today we're going to talk about our latest edition. It is a 1965 Cobra, and this is the continuation. It is a Super Performance. Super Performance is what we call it. That is a car that is actually a manufactured car. Boy, you're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because we're going to give you all the details of this car. We're going to give a walk around. We're going to do a cold start. You're going to hear how great those side pipes really sound. And we can also have you click on the link in the description, and that will take you right to our website and all the information, pricing on this car. Plus, you have access to over 100 additional vehicles we currently have on our sales floor here at Ellingson Motorcars. And our website being, and you don't always have to add the www anymore, but ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you have access to all these vehicles that are ranging from cars in the 1920s all the way up into the 2000s and beyond. So if you're looking for your first collector car, or you have 100 cars and you're looking to fill in your collection, odds are Ellingson Motorcars may have that dream car sitting right on our sales floor. Well, let's get into the crux to the story on this one. A Superformance is an incredible car all the way around. It is actually Carroll Shelby gave his blessings to this company to continue moving forward, making exact duplicates of real Cobras. So this is not a kit car. This is a manufactured car. And at the time when they were manufactured, you can make a choice of whatever engine combination you want, color combinations, transmission, all that kind of stuff. But this is one that's already been done. This has been sorted out. And what's, of course, underneath the hood is always one of the questions people ask. Well, this has a 331 stroker Ford motor, basically a 302, with a lot of performance added under the hood. So you really have almost a 500 horsepower engine sitting in a car that weighs basically less than 3,000 pounds. Needless to say, it's truly like a real race car. Look at the way the snout in the front lets the air come through, cooling and some of that stuff. Don't you love these are the quick lifts if you wanted to do the quick tire change in the old days. This is actually a royal blue with a white stripe. Just love the Cobra emblem right there in the middle of this. I mean, that is just always as a kid, that was one of my favorite ones when I seen that. And of course, the true functioning hood scoop as well. Look at this car is beautifully done. They are hand-laid fiberglass on a manufactured hand-built chassis. It is thick. I mean, this is fiberglass. This is really a real true car. Everyone always asks about these things saying, you know, what's the story on these? Well, these are the Halibran type knockoff wheels. This is something that always is interesting. They actually have safety wires on them. I mean, this car is like that's in the racing days. You have to take those off with a lead hammer or a rubber hammer to take those off, but that just makes sure that they don't come off under high acceleration, fast, whatever you do. This is just a beautiful color all the way around. Chrome exhaust, or the exhaust pipes that come out the side. Interior is business. I mean, that's the one thing about these cars. They got the Smith gauges. It's got the reverse tachometer, and whatever speedometer goes this way. It's kind of unique just the way they were. It's got a Tremec 5-speed manual transmission. So talk about a fun car to get in and drive. It really is. And I've driven lots of these kind of cars, and I'll tell you what, this is like the real McCoy. This is like a real race car. Of course, they have the quick fill gas cap location right here, but they do have a trunk. It does have a smaller trunk. I'm sure a guy could probably get a set of golf clubs in there. If not, you can put it on the passenger seat. And again, we have the trunk handle right there. And again, that cool emblem. Does have a tonneau cover, so in event that the weatherman was lying to you and said it's going to be a beautiful day in the neighborhood, you can have the tonneau cover. That's what these little pegs are right here. That goes on that, so you can keep the car from getting wet on the inside. And of course, it does have a functioning roll bar, the chrome one right here, and the special harness seat belts. And the wood steering wheel, that's just, I mean, that is just really nice. And the racing mirror to boot. And with a car that has almost 500 horsepower, it has several nice features that you're going to be really happy it has. It's got 4-wheel disc brakes. I mean, that's something very important. Plus, it's got rack and pinion steering, so you can really get a good feel for the road. Yes, this is a car that is basically a race car, but something that you can buy, drive, and own and drive down the street. That's one of the things that makes it special. Now, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok as well. Give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much. You'll have access to all the information on this car, our current inventory, and as added bonus, some of the cars we sold over the last several years as well. But that's why you always want to check our website, www.ellingsonmotorcars, because that will have current inventory, new arrivals, reduced prices on some cars, some specials, plus a toolbar across the top that gives you access to a lot of the services that we can also help you with. Number one, we can help. If you buy a car from us, we can assist with shipping. We can ship cars any place in the world, whatever. Of course, it's going to be enclosed shipping in the state of Minnesota here, especially at certain times of year. You don't want these cars to be left out in the outside exposed elements, whereas, it's something we can assist you with. The other thing we're very helpful with is financing. There are a lot of places that don't quite understand what a 1965 Superformance Cobra really is, or whatnot, whereas we have many sources that can help get financing on these type of collector vehicles. We can have different terms, different interest rates, different down payments, you name it, we can help do that. Again, on our website, it does have a click on the deal that says financing. It'll give you the forms to fill out, or if it's easier, just give us a call, 763-428-7337, and we will assist you with getting the finance forms filled out. Sometimes that's just easier, plus we get a little better feel for what you're looking for, because, in this day and age, going to the local bank and say, I want something like this, they kind of scratch their head and have no idea what you're talking about. So let us be helpful that way. The other thing that I always highly recommend, any kind of vehicle that you get, is join the national, or in this case, the international club. The Cobra Club would be a great source for information, camaraderie. Join the local Ford Club for that matter, because that's always one of the things that this will certainly garner you any and a high amount of attention wherever you may go. If you go to the local ice cream shop or the Dairy Queen, or go to the local car show, boy, you'll get nothing but attention if you drive something like this. It is really special. And for those of you who say, Scott, I really love watching the videos. They're fun, very informative, gives me a great feel for the car. I really feel confident in buying, but I just have to come and look at it in person. Well, by all means, if you have to do this, we're happy to have you come by. We are open to the public from Monday through Friday from 10 until 5, Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. For those of you who, again, want to make sure it's real. The other thing we can always suggest, ask us to do a FaceTime. It's one of the number one things you want to do in this day and age to avoid being scammed, unfortunately, out there from people that are not being quite as honest as we would like them to be. If they're not willing to do a FaceTime, you should run away because there's something wrong, whereas we're more than happy to do that with you anytime that we are open. Well, I've had the opportunity to drive all these cars. This particular one is just brand new, and I'm chomping at the bit, hoping that the weather is going to eventually get nicer, that I could actually take this out for a little spin, because I'll tell you what, these cars are really, really fun to drive. Yes, it is a race car. Getting in, once you're in, then it's all business, needless to say. So yeah, going through the gears, this is really a fun car. Well, if you're looking for something that's not a kit car, that is a manufactured car that has some provenance, and it's Carroll Shelby gave his blessing on this, the Superformance is the way to go. And if you want a special made one, you don't want this particular, we are also the dealer. We are more than happy to help you and assist you in putting together the car of your dreams. Well, with that being said, thank you again for watching our video. Enjoy watching this one. Boy, it sounds so good. We will enjoy having you taking a look. We will see you next time at EllingsonMotorcars.com.